Now, Tony, the value of this microphone. I asked my clerk to give you a little bit of legal assistance before coming to court because I wanted you to go and ascertain, assuming that I find for you in law, how much this microphone would cost to replace, correct?
Yes, sir.
And having conducted that research, what did you discover?
It's gone down to £639 because it's declared an older model now.
Understood, but that's how much it costs to replace, and for the avoidance of doubt, you have provided me with evidence in my pack so that I'm satisfied that that is the value of it. Now, you're both good performers. What has this done to you working together in the future, please, Paul?
It's been really difficult. Tony was not only my vocal coach, he was a very good friend of mine. We've known each other from going back to my boxing days, actually.
You weren't a boxer, were you?
Yes.
He did. Yeah.
I did.
Insofar as you made boxes or you did boxing?
Yeah, just get me fit. You know, the thing is, right, that... well, yeah, I wasn't a very good boxer, but I used to box as good as he could sing.
No, definitely a better singer than a boxer, yeah. 100%. Couldn't box to save his life. Seriously, he was one of the worst I've ever come across.
That true?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Come on, then.
Right.
That's all right, trust me.
He sings as well as I can box. There we go.
That's not very kind of...
Well, you weren't very kind.
Tony Paul, I'm no stretch an expert on singing, although I'm an enthusiast of opera. But having heard you sing, both of you, I'm perfectly satisfied that you are very good singers. In your case, Tony, your repertoire is very difficult and people come to you for lessons on voice coaching. As far as I can gather, that is a very good idea because you are a qualified singer and you're qualified to give advice in that regard. In other words, both of you are excellent, but I can understand why it would be difficult to follow somebody like Tony who does opera repertoire, which is very, very difficult indeed. On this occasion, Paul, you invited Tony to sing. Whether he sang for 40 minutes or not, I should tell you, is irrelevant for the purposes of this case, unless you had lost money as a result of it. You didn't. In fact, the audience seemed to be thoroughly pleased by Tony being there. However, Tony did provide equipment. He was entitled to provide that equipment because it is better for his type of voice. Once he left it with you and gave clear instructions, Paul, it was for you as a matter of law to take good care of it. Had you not wanted to take care of it, you should have stopped the performance, even for a couple of minutes, and said, Tony, this is too valuable. I'm going to use my equipment moving forward. You take your microphone and go now. That would have only stopped the performance, I would have thought, for 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes to sort out. It wouldn't have been terribly challenging. Once you agreed to keep it, you have a legal obligation to look after it. It's called a duty of care. The fact that it got lost as a matter of law is your fault, and as a result, you are liable for any damage that ensues from that failure. And so, because it's been lost, you're entitled to the full value of it, sir, which is £639. I should say, had you lost work the following evening, I may have considered that in my application. I also would have granted you the value of the holdall and any of the wires in the bag. You do not seek to pursue that, so I don't consider it, but as a matter of law, you'd be entitled to it. You are correct, you are being generous. The award of this court is £639. Now, you're both talented men who are involved in entertaining people. It would be a shame, over £639, for the two of you to lose this friendship moving forward. It seems to me that you're better off harmonising with each other than fighting each other. It's the award of this court, £639.
Tony won his case and was awarded the full amount of his claim. Let's find out how both parties felt about their day in court.
I think the judgment went very, very well. And he found for me, weighed up the evidence, so I'm delighted.
It's a difficult one to explain, but the judge said it right. He did what he thought was right. Not necessarily what I thought was right, but what he thought was right.
I didn't really want to take you to court because you've been a friend of mine for many, many years.
Exactly.
But I think you were negligent. I think you were complacent. All right? I have to be honest with that.
Well, I don't. I know, like we've told him exactly what a diva he is. He's the biggest diva I've ever come across in my life.
I'm not a diva at all. You know, I'm just a normal sort of person who I take my work very, very seriously.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.